The world is full of mystery, some of which may never be solved. Here are 5 strange mysteries. The Circleville letters. In 1976, residents of a small city near Columbus, Ohio, began receiving handwritten, sinister and graphic letters. Each letter included secret, disturbing details about their personal lives. One resident, Mary Gillespie, received a ton of letters accusing her of having a non-existent affair. The author warned Mary that he had been keeping an eye on her home and her actions. Then her husband started receiving letters. The letters stopped for a while until one day in 1977 when her husband was found dead in his truck after taking a call from who he thought was the letter writer. His death was ruled as an accident and the harassment continued in the form of both letters and threatening road signs. In 1983, Mary tried to remove one of the road signs and was faced with a booby trap, a box that contained a gun designed to shoot whoever opened it. Luckily, Mary opened the trap in a way that did not set off the gun, and she wasn't hurt. After investigations, Mary's brother-in-law was sentenced to 25 years in prison for the crime, but the letter writing continued while he was locked up, with hundreds of residents getting letters up until 1994. The disappearance of the USS Cyclops. On the 16th of February 1918, the USS Cyclops departed a journey from Rio de Janeiro, carrying 306 crew members and passengers, and was set for Baltimore, Maryland. The ship was carrying manganese ore and was thought to be overloaded 100 tons above capacity. The ship made an unscheduled stop in Barbados and then set out for Baltimore on the 4th of March and was due for arrival on the 13th. Despite rumoured sightings, Cyclops never made it to Baltimore, and no wreckage or bodies were ever found. Some people believe the ship fell victim to the Bermuda Triangle. The mysterious disappearance and reappearance of Lawrence Joseph Bader. In 1957, cookware salesman Lawrence Joseph Bader, who had a string of financial problems, vanished after going fishing near his home in Akron, Ohio. A storm hit his boat and was found damaged. 4 days later, John Fritz Johnson appeared in Omaha, Nebraska. Fritz was known for his big personality and became something of a local celebrity. He was by no means trying to keep a low profile. In 1965, when Fritz was in Chicago, someone from Akron recognised him and went as far as bringing Bader's niece to identify him. They confronted Fritz about his identity, which he denied and even found funny. Fritz's fingerprints matched Larry Bader's, but he maintained that he had absolutely no memory of a life in Akron. Psychiatrists even examined him and believed that he wasn't lying. He died in 1966, and the truth was never established. The Toxic Lady. In 1994, Gloria Ramirez was admitted to a California emergency room while suffering with aggressive cervical cancer. When she entered the hospital at 8:15 p.m, she was described as being extremely confused and having an oily sheen covering her body. Within minutes of treating her, medical staff began feeling ill and fainting. Ramirez was pronounced dead after 45 minutes of CPR and defibrillation, and 23 people became ill, 5 of which were hospitalised. One medical resident spent 2 weeks in an intensive care unit. The county health department believed hospital workers suffered from mass hysteria, but some of the affected staff members disagree with this. The Oakville blobs. In 1994, there were 6 rainstorms in Oakville, Washington, except it didn't rain water. It rained gelatinous blobs, which residents described as jelly-like. To make things even weirder, a number of residents experienced flu-like symptoms after coming into contact with the substance, and pets all over the city were dying. When tests were done on the mysterious rain, they found that it contained human white blood cells, but to this day, no one knows exactly how or why it came about. Thank you for watching. I'm Amy, and this has been another Mind Melting Mysteries. Until next time, stay safe.